We're super excited to be on Plains, PA. We heard a fellow gardener went down this summer, so we're here to bring a little garden joy.
You know what? The guy's having a tough time. We're going to come clean up his garden, help him out. And you know, whenever somebody's sick, you bring him flowers. Unless you're a Goomba and you bring him plants.
Why do you always got to show me up?
Look at this poor sad soul.
Thank you. What happened?
Yeah, you look like you're really roughing it out here.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time. I was just looking at my garden, wondering how am I going to take care of it.
Look we're going to bring you flowers. What instead?
Look at that.
Here's what we're going to do.
What are these?
These are some hot peppers, because you know, you're
even-
kind of, you know who you look like? Who?
Billy Idol, Doc?
He looks like Billy.
Doc, so what's going on? This was Gino's box last year. I see you're already working on it. You transitioned 2 peppers. What are you doing? You're pulling things out over there?
Listen to me. He has romaine lettuce. He got 3 cuttings from it. You can only pull so much out of the same place. Look it. Looks nice. Great dirt. Great story, Gino. Here's what we're doing. We got some nice peppers for you. This could be a fall crop. We're going to go right back into the ground there. Get these things going.
So not an exact science, right? You're just pulling and popping.
It's art. It's definitely art.
So, Doc, it's art, but how easy is it to transition from the lettuce to the peppers?
Because basically, it's a slam dunk.
Hey.
You up for this today? I mean, you look a little down.
Yeah, I'm all right. I tore my Achilles, so it's not feeling too well.
You tore your Achilles? I have a friend who tore his Achilles.
You never in your mind ever really thought Dan Marino was going to go down.
That's the franchise they're looking at, sitting right there on the grass on about the 30-yard line.
Gino stepped his game up big time this year. As you can see, he put a raised box in. That's probably the length of 4 raised boxes. Doc's going to go through this bad boy. We're going to help him out, get this thing set up for July. But one thing I noticed already, he's harvesting. He's got a lot going on here, and Doc's going to break it down. Doc, walk us through. What are we here for?
All right, Gino's got a lot going on. Tomatoes are really starting to grow wild. It's like a tomato jungle here. He's got big boys, some beef steaks. He's got little cherries over here. But what's happening is they're growing already outside of the cage. Look at this. This is going to hit you in the eye. I'm going to help him tie them up a little bit because, you know, he can't balance with that little scooter of his. And I'm also going to teach you how and when to cut the suckers.
And what is a sucker, really?
You know, it's going to be a branch that isn't going to produce any fruit. So what you don't want to do is have these keep growing bigger and larger. They're not doing anything for you. They're just taking the nutrients and water from the plant that needs it.
So do these have chlorophyll in them?
They do. So they do act as kind of like solar panels to help out. But there's enough green in here. I'm not too worried if we snip a few off.
And if we snip this, where's the growth coming from?
You can see right in here at the elbow. See this guy right here?
Yeah.
That has the potential. The yellow flowers are going to be tomatoes. These guys are never going to produce a tomato.
But that might be able to.
Absolutely. You cut right here. I'll show you later. So Gino, while you were there relaxing, you know, with your foot up, elevated higher than your heart,
Yep.
I'm over here sweating like crazy, man. So anyway, here's what I was going to tell you. These suckers, you know all about them. You know you want to cut them down. But I just want to teach you one thing. You see this right here?
Yes.
Looks beautiful, green, a lot of healthy and everything, but you don't want it. Right here. See this guy?
Yep.
That's going to grow into a tomato. These are doing nothing. Cut it here, give it about 1 inch. This is a sucker, kind of like you. I'll tell you, for a guy that looks like Billy Idol, he got the most out of this planter box. Let me go real quick with these peppers. We got long hots. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm picking this one.
Oh my God, that looks better than Cousin Kev.
Well, you know what?
I might take that.
He did the mushroom soil, so it's all working. We got Cubanelles. Another one. Don't tell him.
How does that look, Doc? You take that. I'll
This
take the
one's
long
beautiful.
hot.
What's the deal with this?
I don't know.
Here's what's important. This is Goomba cabbage. He got this cabbage from Cuzzy's garden. These are Goomba potatoes. I know it's early, but look out into the future. We're going to have Goomba seedlings.
For all of our followers who've been following the debate, whether it's an eggplant or a tomato, between the Goombas and GT Fab, what do we got, Doc?
I'll tell you what, they're definitely tomatoes, but I'm not going to say Gino's lying. Look at this color. It's some kind of a hybrid. It's a blackish purple, so even though he was wrong, he wasn't 100% wrong. Cuzzy, just when we think we're done with his little planter box, then he's got his raised bed garden. I come out here, it's like a fire pit. He's got zucchini growing. I mean, these Irish, they think they're Italians and they're trying to use every little inch in the garden, but look at what we got going on.
What is that, Doc?
This is I call the penguin problem, okay? You have the zucchini, nice healthy stalk, it's starting to grow, and then guess what? Noses out, gets yellow. I believe that's a pollination problem, and it might be an issue with the percentage of male to female flowers or maybe just the bees pollinating, but I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. All right, we pulled the whole penguin family because I'm telling you it's not gonna do any good for him, but by doing so, look what we're doing. The next level of growth. He's getting new flowers. These are males. Hopefully these are going to be females. I think at the next higher level, he's going to get better growth with these.
This has been an amazing experience. We don't usually do raised beds. I mean, a year or two, Gardner really stepped his game up.
I'll tell you, I was very impressed. But you know what? We're always here to help out a fellow Goomba. So Gino, you ever need anything, you give the Garden Goombas a call. And Cuzzy, who are we?
We're the Garden Goombas. And Doc, what are we doing?
We're looking for gardens.